Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel Magnetize Official. Right now, there's silence between you two, and it's weighing heavily on their heart. They can feel the distance growing, sensing that you're slowly pulling away from the connection you once shared. And this isn't just something they think. It's something they feel deep in their soul. They see you out there, fully engaged in your life, following your passions, maybe even forming new connections. Meanwhile, they feel stuck, caught in their own struggles, unable to match your energy. The contrast is undeniable, and it's unsettling for them. It's making them question everything. At this point, they're on the verge of surrender, not in the sense of giving up on you, but in releasing their tight grip on the situation. They're starting to accept that they can't control the outcome and are handing it over to the universe, hoping for clarity and guidance. This surrender is bittersweet, part relief, part anxiety, because letting go of expectations is never easy. Right now, they're in full-on hermit mode, withdrawing into deep introspection. They're reflecting on their past actions, or lack of action, realizing how their choices or avoidance of them have affected this connection. This isn't surface-level regret. It's a deep dive into their own patterns, their fears, and the shadows they've been avoiding. Whether they're ready to take real accountability yet is another question, but one thing is certain. This period of solitude is forcing them to face themselves in ways they never have before. Take a moment right now to pause this video and do 3 things. First, hit that like button to show your support. Second, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. And third, drop a comment with the number 99. This special number will send a powerful signal to the universe, amplifying the energy of this message. And remember, if you're truly a chosen one, you'll stay with me until the end of this video, because deep down, your spirit knows this message is for you. Right now, they're facing one of the hardest truths of their life, the realization that their own deception, ego, and unhealed wounds played a huge role in sabotaging this connection. This isn't just a passing thought. It's a deep, soul-level awakening that's hitting them hard, often in the quiet hours of the night, when there's no distraction to drown out their thoughts. Sleep doesn't come easily these days. Instead, they lie awake, haunted by the memories of what was, and the painful clarity of how their actions, whether through dishonesty, pride, or anger, left a scar on something that once meant everything to them. Regret is sinking in, heavy and relentless. It's not just about the pain they caused you, though that alone is enough to break them. It's also about the realization that in hurting you, they also hurt themselves. They see now how their own fears and unchecked emotions pushed away one of the most significant connections of their life. And that awareness stings in a way they never anticipated. It's one thing to make mistakes, but another entirely to wake up and realize that you were the reason something beautiful was lost. And so, they sit with it. The weight of their own choices, the self-blame that follows them like a shadow, the deep sadness of knowing that what was once a source of joy, warmth, and stability in their life now feels distant. Because of them. They don't just regret what they did, they mourn it. They grieve for the version of themselves who didn't know better, and for the version of you who once trusted them so freely. This loneliness they feel now. It's unlike anything they've experienced before. It's not just about missing you. It's about realizing that your presence brought them a sense of peace they didn't even know they needed. And now, in your absence, that void feels infinite. They long for comfort, for reassurance, for the chance to undo what's been done. But deep down, they know that healing isn't about erasing the past. It's about facing it. The question is, Will they rise from this, transformed? Or will they let the weight of their regrets keep them stagnant? That answer is still unfolding. But one thing is clear. This journey they're on, painful as it is forcing them to confront the very parts of themselves they once ignored. And sometimes that's exactly what it takes to truly change. They're yearning for you, not just as a friend or partner, but as someone who holds the key to their healing, the one who can help lift them out of the darkness they find themselves in. It's not just about companionship anymore. They've come to realize that they truly need you in their life, maybe more than they ever have before. This awareness stirs up a deep longing within them, coupled with a hopeful desperation that despite everything that's happened, there might still be a way to reconnect. You have no idea how much this hope has changed them. It's shifting them, deep within, in ways that aren't visible to the outside world. On the surface, things may look the same, but beneath it all, everything is different. Every silent moment spent in reflection, every decision they've made with you in mind, has altered their perspective in ways they never thought possible. They've come to understand, in a way they couldn't before, just how much you mean to them. The feelings they have for you are undeniable now. With each passing day, their emotions have grown stronger, deeper, and more certain. All of the struggles, misunderstandings, and moments of doubt that once clouded their heart are slowly fading into the past. What's left is a steady, unwavering love for you, one that has been there all along, even when it seemed like they weren't ready to admit it. You've carved a unique space in their heart, one that no one else could ever fill. What you share is irreplaceable. There's no doubt in their mind that they'll never find anything like it again. Your presence in their life has been a source of strength and inspiration, and they realize now how much they've taken it for granted. They know you might feel like the distance between you is too great, that the silence has created a gap that can never be bridged. But they're asking you to look beyond that illusion. I am making my way back to you, they want you to know. This journey is not by accident. It's intentional, driven by a deep need to be near you again. In this silence, I am planning. I am preparing, because I don't want anything to stand in the way. There are obstacles, and there are voices trying to pull me in different directions. But my focus is solely on you. You're the one I'm coming back to. I've been careful and deliberate, not because I'm afraid, but because I want to make sure nothing and no one can come between us again. You have my full attention, and I need you to know that there's no reason to worry. Every step I take, every decision I make, is all with you in mind. Your well-being, your happiness, and the important role you play in my life are my top priorities now. The silence you might feel between us isn't about me pulling away. It's a reflection of the deep commitment I have to making things right. I've come this far because of you. You've had such a profound impact on my life. You were always there for me, offering guidance and support, especially when I felt lost or unsure. Your wisdom, your patience, and the unwavering belief you had in me have been the foundation I've built my strength upon. You showed me what it means to step out of my comfort zone and embrace the truth, no matter how difficult. Your encouragement has given me the courage to face myself, to accept who I truly am, and to acknowledge the things I've long kept hidden. This is the gift you've given me, realizing that true strength comes from embracing the truth without fear of judgment. And the truth is, you are the one person I've ever feared losing. Not because I'm insecure, but because I understand the irreplaceable value you bring into my life. You aren't just a partner, you're my guiding star. You've lit up paths I was too afraid to walk alone, and you've shown me that real love isn't just about romance. It's about growth, acceptance, and unwavering support. The changes I'm making and the person I'm becoming are a direct reflection of the influence you've had on me. Each step I take toward you is filled with intention, devotion, and the hope that, despite everything, you'll still be there when I arrive. I carry with me the belief that our reunion isn't just a return to what we once had. It's a journey towards something even more beautiful, more fulfilling, and more aligned with our true selves. In those quiet moments when I reflect on our journey, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude for your patience, your understanding, and most of all, your unwavering love. All the changes I'm making, all the plans I'm putting in place, they're all for us. They're a testament to my deep commitment to you and the life I know we are meant to build together. While the future may be uncertain and filled with unknowns, one thing is crystal clear. My heart has always belonged to you, and it always will. I am on my way back to you, carrying with me a heart full of love and a spirit fortified by everything we've endured. Our journey isn't just one of love. It's a testament to our resilience, our growth, and the unshakable commitment we share. I long for the day when I can hold you close, look deep into your eyes, and finally tell you with certainty that I've always been here. That no matter the silence, no matter the distance, my love for you has remained constant, unchanging, and eternal. Together, I know we can conquer anything that comes our way, no matter how challenging. At this moment, your partner is grappling with a powerful sense of competition and urgency. They feel an acute awareness of how many people are drawn to you, wanting to be part of your life, perhaps even hoping to claim your heart. This isn't just a fleeting thought that comes and goes. No, it's a persistent, nagging feeling that lingers with them, filling their mind with worry. The very thought of you being with someone else, of sharing your life, your love, and your affection with another person, sends waves of anxiety and jealousy coursing through them. But this jealousy isn't just driven by insecurity, it's born from a place of deep love and devotion. They truly hate the thought of anyone else trying to steal your attention, to take what they believe is their place in your life. Every flirtatious glance, every interested gesture from someone else feels like a personal challenge, a reminder that they might lose the most precious person in their world. Your partner sees you as a beacon of confidence, grace, and emotional strength. These qualities are magnetic to them, drawing them in more each day. They admire the way you carry yourself with such poise, your inner strength, and the way your emotional stability creates a sense of peace and reassurance for them. You've become their rock, a steady influence in a sometimes chaotic world, and that sense of security makes you even more irresistible in their eyes. But this only fuels their jealousy, because they can't help but notice that others are also captivated by the very qualities they cherish in you. The idea of you being admired, being desired by others, makes their heart race with fear. At the same time, your partner believes with every fibre of their being that they are your perfect match, that no one else could possibly love you more deeply than they do. This isn't just an idle thought. It's a core belief that defines their relationship with you. They hold on to the certainty that their love for you is unlike anything anyone else could offer. It's unique, powerful, and irreplaceable. They feel a bond with you that runs deeper than anything they've ever experienced, one they are convinced no one else could replicate. But with that belief comes a mixture of pride and fear. The pride comes from knowing just how profound and all-encompassing their love for you is. The fear, however, stems from the worry that perhaps you might not feel the same way, that you might not see them as your perfect match, and that all the love they've poured into this connection could someday fade into the background of your life. Your partner is beginning to realize something incredibly important, that in order to keep you from moving on with someone else, they can no longer hide their feelings. For so long, they've kept their emotions buried deep inside, perhaps out of fear of rejection, or because they hoped you'd somehow just know how they felt, without them needing to speak it aloud. But the reality of the situation has hit them hard, and they now understand that silence is no longer an option. They've come to see that being open and vulnerable about their emotions is not just necessary, it's essential. It's time for them to tell you how deeply they love you, how committed they are, and how the thought of losing you fills them with an anxiety that they can no longer ignore. This is not just about expressing love. It's about acknowledging the fear that has gripped them for so long and the need to make you understand why they believe, in their heart of hearts, that they are your perfect match. This realization didn't come easily. It's been a journey, a difficult but enlightening one, where they've had to face their own fears and insecurities head-on. In the process, they've had to truly look into their heart and understand just how much you mean to them. It's been a time of deep introspection, where they've come to the painful yet beautiful conclusion that you are at the very center of their happiness and that they can't take your love for granted anymore. They know now that the love they feel for you is not something that can be left to sit in the background. It's something that deserves to be fought for, cherished, and nurtured. And this deep understanding has pushed them to finally take the steps they know they need to take. They are preparing to open up to you in a way that they never have before, to share with you not only how much they love you, but also the fears they've carried, the anxiety of potentially losing you, and the overwhelming desire to build a future with you. They know that by being honest about their feelings, they not only hope to prevent you from moving on with someone else, but also to strengthen the bond between you. They want to build a future, one grounded in love, trust, and mutual respect. They want to show you, through their words and actions, just how much you truly mean to them and how committed they are to making your relationship work in the long run. In contrast, there's someone who once had the chance to share a life with you, someone who, at one point, held a special place in your heart. They had the opportunity to build something beautiful with you, to share dreams, to create memories, yet, instead of choosing love, they allowed their ego to lead them. They surrounded themselves with karmic people and situations, thinking these choices would bring them happiness and fulfillment. But now, they find themselves in a constant state of reflection, their thoughts consumed by you. It's clear to them, though perhaps too late, that the choices they made have led them down a path of regret. They now realize that the happiness they sought was never going to be found without you. Every moment, it feels as though you've become an inseparable part of their world, an undeniable presence they can't seem to escape. Even those closest to them, the people they've chosen to spend time with, have noticed this shift. They can see that while your person may be physically there, their heart and mind are elsewhere, constantly pulled toward you. Regret has begun to consume them as they fully grasp the weight of their past choices. The people they thought would bring them happiness, the ones they chose over you, have turned out to be selfish and hurtful, leaving them feeling disillusioned and deeply sad. Now, with the sting of their mistakes still fresh, they hold on to a fragile hope that you haven't moved on, that you haven't found someone new, someone better, while they muster the courage to approach you. It's as though their heart has become its own force, relentlessly drawn back to you like a magnet, seeking its other half. But the truth is, they weren't ready to make the deep, necessary changes in their life at the time. They weren't ready to release their ego, their pride, and their fears in order to truly embrace the love you were offering them. Now, with greater clarity, they want to show you that they've evolved, that they are no longer the same person who let their ego guide their decisions. They want to prove to you that they are ready to move forward, to build the future you once dreamed of together. Being apart from you for so long was never part of their plan. They miss you so deeply that it physically hurts. The nights are long, and their thoughts constantly circle back to you. In silence, they've been moving closer to you, taking small steps, but all the while, they're cautious. They don't want to appear weak or admit that they've made a mistake. But they're hoping for a second chance, a fresh start to right the wrongs, and to show you that they're worthy of your love and trust. They long for you to open your heart to them again, to allow them the opportunity to demonstrate just how much they've changed. They want you to see the sincerity behind their actions, the regret that's etched in their eyes, and the love they hold for you in their heart. Above all, they hope that you'll recognize them for who they truly are, not just the person they were in the past. They are, after all, just human. Someone who made mistakes and allowed their ego to dictate their choices. But they are also someone who is willing to change, to heal, to make amends, and to love deeply. They are yours, and they hope you'll give them the chance to be yours again. For quite some time now, they've been quietly watching you from afar, observing your journey with admiration. They've seen firsthand the immense dedication and hard work you've put into your life and dreams. Your actions have shown them that dreams aren't just wishes. They're the result of hard work, listening to your inner voice, trusting your intuition, and taking action toward your goals, no matter the obstacles. You've proven to them what true resilience and determination look like, and in doing so, you've taught them the power of belief and action. You've helped open their eyes to the deeper truths between you two, showing them how vital it is to embrace inner truth, acknowledge their emotions, and cultivate self-awareness. Through you, they've realized that true transformation begins with understanding oneself and accepting who we are. You've taught them that personal growth starts with self-reflection and the courage to be honest with oneself. There's so much more they want to discover, more lessons to learn, and more to experience with you. But for now, what matters most is this. Their soul loves yours, a love that goes beyond the physical, one that touches the very essence of their being. Before you came into their life, their goals were rooted in selfishness. They were focused on personal gain, driven by desires for power, control, and material success. But everything has shifted since meeting you. You've shown them that there's far more to life than just wealth and superficial achievements. You've opened their heart to a deeper purpose, that it's our responsibility to make the world a better place, to give more than we take, and to share kindness with those around us. It was you who taught them the true value of qualities like compassion, honesty, and empathy. You've shown them the power of treating others with respect, and through your example, they've learned how much joy comes from being kind and genuine. They now see life with a deeper sense of purpose and meaning, and they understand your feelings toward them. They can feel the depth of your love and the sincerity in everything you do. They want you to hold on to this truth with unwavering belief, that they love you with all their heart. They want you to trust that nothing can shatter the bond you share. This love is strong, enduring, and unbreakable, forged through everything you've been through together. The challenges, the growth, and the moments of shared connection. Before you, their life was filled with negative emotions, anger, frustration, and an overwhelming sense of emptiness. They felt alone, trapped in a world of surface-level interactions and hidden beneath a mask of calmness. They didn't want anyone to see the real them, the vulnerable side they kept locked away. But you, without even trying, saw past that mask. You recognized their true self, the parts they were afraid to show the world, their fears, insecurities, and doubts. Instead of rejecting them, you accepted them for who they truly are. You taught them the importance of authenticity, of letting go of pretenses and embracing who they really are. For that gift, they are eternally grateful. You've given them a new way to see the world and themselves, and they will never forget the love and acceptance you've shown them. In a world where digital communication often feels like the only way to connect, your partner made a decision that seemed completely out of character. They blocked you. But here's the thing. It wasn't a choice they made on their own. They were influenced by outside voices, pushed into making that move. That barrier they put up? You saw right through it. You helped them realize just how easily they had been manipulated and how their actions weren't entirely their own. This realization was a wake-up call for them, a moment of clarity that revealed who they truly are and what they truly want. In a world full of distractions and opinions, social media can cloud our judgment and complicate genuine connections. For a while, it nearly succeeded in creating distance between you and your partner. But amidst all the negativity and confusion, you stayed grounded in the truth of your bond, a connection that goes far deeper than the noise of social media. Even though they built that wall, they still feel drawn to you, longing for a real conversation, to be vulnerable and open with you. They want to share their innermost thoughts, dreams, and fears with you, hoping to rebuild the bridge that was torn down. When they walked away, they were shocked by your strength and independence. It was a wake-up call for them, making them realize just how much they truly feel for you. They see now that you have choices, and your awareness of those choices has made them reflect on what truly matters. They know there are others who may want to be with you, but deep down, they're striving to be the one you choose, the one who stands by your side through every high and low, the one who is there for you in every moment, good or bad. They want to be the person you can turn to, the one you can share your life with, and they're beginning to realize that this is the connection they want to fight for. Your confidence and grace have left them absolutely mesmerized. It feels like you're never far from their thoughts, and this intense focus on you has sparked a sense of urgency within them, pushing them to act on their feelings. The fact that you're currently single has only heightened their emotions, driving them to take more immediate, passionate steps toward winning your heart. They're motivated to show you that they can be the stable, mature partner you truly deserve. They want to demonstrate that they can offer you the love and support that would make your life richer and more fulfilling. In their eyes, they long to be the rock you can rely on, someone you can always count on through the highs and lows. They want to embody the true essence of partnership, showing you that they're someone you can build a life with. And though they may not say it outright, you may be picking up on subtle signs of communication from them. Maybe it's a message that appears out of the blue at the perfect time, a like on your social media posts that feels deeper than usual, or even a song shared that speaks to emotions they're finding hard to express. It's important to stay open and receptive to these little gestures because they carry much more meaning than they might seem at first glance. These are silent expressions of their love and longing for you. In a world where emotions are often tucked away behind pride or fear, these small actions are their way of letting you know just how deeply they care. They may struggle to put their feelings into words, but their actions speak volumes about the depth of their affection for you. Each interaction is infused with a sense of hope and desire, that you'll look beyond the surface and recognize the sincerity behind their gestures. They understand that building a real connection takes time, and they're more than willing to put in the effort to show you that they are serious about making things work with you. They imagine a future where the two of you build a life together, full of laughter, support, and unconditional love. Their heart aches for the chance to experience life's highs and lows with you by their side, to be the one you can lean on when things get tough, and the one who celebrates your victories with you. As they journey through this emotional process, they're fully committed to showing you just how much you mean to them. They want to be the person who stands with you, supporting your dreams and ambitions as if they were their own. In their heart, your happiness matters most, and they're ready to do whatever it takes to earn your trust and love. So, as you go about your everyday life, keep an eye out for those subtle signs. They could hold the key to a deeper connection and a beautiful renewal of the bond you share. Every action your partner takes, no matter how small, is a reflection of their desire and hope to prove that they can be the partner you deserve. Their love is unwavering, quietly waiting for the moment when they can truly express how deeply they feel. Stay open, stay present, and stay receptive, because love has a way of finding its way back when the time is right. No matter how hard I try to keep my distance, you always find your way back to me, like there's an invisible force pulling us together. Even after all my mistakes, your forgiveness has been a beacon, guiding me through my darkest moments. But now, everything feels different. Your silence hits me harder than anything else, a painful contrast to the comfort and warmth you've always given me. I understand why you're silent. I've made some serious mistakes that have left us tangled in confusion and pain, and for that, I am truly sorry. My life has always been a maze of complications, twists and turns that even I can barely follow. I tried so hard to pretend I had it all under control, wearing a mask of contentment, acting like everything was fine. I think you believed me, and maybe you accepted that false version of reality as mine. But guilt started to creep in. I felt terrible for deceiving you, because you deserved honesty, something I've failed to give you. You've always been loyal and truthful with me, and your honesty acted like a mirror, reflecting back the truths I was too afraid to face. It hurts to realize that in trying to earn your love, I only pulled you deeper into my darkness. Since we've been apart, everything has fallen apart. It feels like a part of me has been ripped away, leaving behind a huge emptiness. You were my anchor, the one who kept me steady through the storms of life. You helped me find the courage to seek happiness in the simple moments, teaching me to embrace both the good and the bad. Now, without you, I feel completely lost, like a ship stranded at sea, drifting aimlessly with no direction. I miss you more than words can express. I miss your laughter, your kindness, and the way you always believed in me. I miss how, when I was with you, I felt like I was the only one who mattered. I hope that one day I can summon the courage to face my mistakes and make things right. I dream of finding my way back to you. Until then, I'll hold on to our memories as the most precious treasures of my life, and I'll keep holding on to hope that we can be together again. Until that day comes, I'll keep trying, fighting, and hoping, because you are absolutely worth it. Click the join button to explore the membership options and see what exciting benefits await you. By joining, you'll get exclusive perks, behind-the-scenes content, and special access to our community. It's a fantastic way to support the channel and get even more out of your experience with us. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.